What's up, Broncos country? Get your heart ready because what's coming could define the fate of our season. Sunday, we've got a massive showdown at Mile High, and it's no exaggeration to say this game could be a Super Bowl preview. That's right, you heard it. The Broncos host the Packers in a matchup that will show who's really ready for the title fight. But before we dive into this epic battle, I need to tell you something that's going to give you goosebumps. What's at stake here isn't just another win. It's a statement to the entire league. The Broncos are among the top 5 Super Bowl contenders, and so are the Packers. 2 hungry teams, 2 brutal defenses, 2 quarterbacks looking to prove their worth. And best of all, Denver Broncos family, this game happens at our house. And you know what that means, right? Let me ask you a question. Do you believe in home invincibility? Because the Broncos do. 6 games, 6 wins at Mile High this season. 0 losses. The altitude, the crowd, the energy of Broncos country making that stadium shake. The Packers are coming from Wisconsin thinking they're going to show up here and dominate? Well, family, they can try. But the reality is that no one has managed to beat the Broncos playing in Denver this year. Now, let's talk about the man of the moment. Bo Nix, our rookie quarterback who's having an impressive season. Yes, I know that in the last 4 games he's only thrown 2 touchdowns and had 3 interceptions. The numbers aren't dreamlike, right? But here's the truth that a lot of people aren't paying attention to. Bo Nix knows how to play under pressure. He may not be filling up the scoreboard with touchdowns, but the kid knows how to move the ball. Check out these numbers, Broncos country. 321 passing yards 2 weeks ago. 295 yards the following week. 212 yards in the last game. The guy is consistent. He's delivering. He's making the basics work. And you know why? Because the Broncos don't have an explosive ground game to lean on. Everything goes through Nix's arm, and he's been responding. But let's be realistic here. The Packers have a suffocating defense. They limit opponents to an average of 185 passing yards per game. It's a wall. But we've already seen that wall bleed. Caleb Williams of the Bears managed to stay alive as a passer last week, making plays outside the pocket, using his mobility. And guess who else has the mobility and creativity to escape pressure? Bo Nix. Speak up, Broncos country. Do you trust Bo Nix to dismantle this Packers defense? Drop it in the comments. Now on the other side of the field, we have Jordan Love, the Packers quarterback who's like an emotional roller coaster. Sometimes the guy is unstoppable, other times he just disappears. In the last 6 games, Love had 3 games without throwing a single touchdown, 3 blank games. But in the other 3 games, 2, 3, and even 4 touchdowns. He's the kind of player who can explode or implode, and for the Denver Broncos family, that's music to our ears. Why? Because the Broncos defense is one of the 2 best in the entire league. And playing at home at Mile High, the numbers are even more frightening. Opponents score an average of less than 1 passing touchdown per game. Less than 1. That's total domination. Jordan Love may have his moments of brilliance, but when he faces a defense of this caliber playing at altitude with Broncos country screaming in his ear on every snap, things get complicated. The Packers will try to run the ball, try to control the clock, try to take the ball out of Love's hands. And you know what? That's exactly what the Broncos want. Because if the Packers become predictable, our defense will close in and turn this game into a nightmare for Green Bay. But here's a play that could make all the difference, and I bet you weren't expecting this. R.J. Harvey. Who? That's right, R.J. Harvey, the rookie running back who came from UCF in the 2nd round of the draft. The kid has been on fire in recent weeks. With J.K. Dobbins' injury, Harvey took on responsibilities and hasn't disappointed. 14, 16, 23 touches in the last 3 games. And more importantly, he's been a crucial safety valve for Bo Nix. When the Packers' pressure comes, and it will come, Nix will look for the check down, and Harvey will be there. And then, my friend, it's yards after contact. It's breaking tackles. It's turning a simple play into something special. The Packers have an aggressive defense that loves to put pressure on the quarterback, but that same aggressiveness opens up spaces in the middle of the field. Harvey will be waiting, and he'll take advantage. If you're true Broncos country, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any play of this historic season. Now let's talk about what really matters. This game is more than just a game. It's a statement of intent. The Broncos have won 10 straight games. 11 wins. The defense is impenetrable. The offense is finding its rhythm, and the team is playing with confidence we haven't seen in years. This matchup against the Packers is the chance to show the entire NFL that Denver isn't just a good team, it's an elite team. The Packers, on the other hand, come in riding 4 straight wins. They just beat the Bears, have one of the most efficient offenses in the league, and a threatening defense. But you know what their problem is? Inconsistency. They lost to the Panthers and to the Browns, teams that shouldn't even come close to winning, and that inconsistency can be fatal against a team like the Broncos, who don't give chances. Look at the situation. The Broncos are fighting for the top of the AFC Championship odds. Every win counts, every performance counts, every detail counts. And when you play at home, undefeated, with a crowd that doesn't let the opponent breathe, you have all the cards in your hand. The Packers may be good, may be dangerous, but they're going to arrive at Mile High and feel the weight of the altitude, the weight of the crowd, the weight of facing a defense that gives no quarter. And here's a truth that a lot of people don't want to admit. The Broncos have a huge psychological advantage. When you're undefeated at home, when you know that no team has been able to beat you on your turf, you play differently. You play with unshakable confidence. You know that field is yours. And the Packers will feel that from the first snap. Bo Nix will have to show he's ready for the spotlight. He'll have to prove he's not just a promising rookie, but a quarterback who can take this team far. And from the way he's been playing, from the maturity he's shown, I believe he's ready. The passing yards will come, the important plays will happen, and at the end of the game, everyone will be talking about how Bo Nix dismantled the Packers' defense. Jordan Love, on the other hand, will be under pressure from start to finish. The Broncos' defense won't give space, won't give time, won't give any slack. Every play will be a battle, and if Love isn't having his best day, the Packers will leave Denver with their tail between their legs. And Broncos country will be there to see every second of that domination. R.J. Harvey will be fundamental in this scheme. Both have dominant defenses, capable offenses, and quarterbacks who can decide games. If these two teams meet again on the biggest stage in football, it'll be a spectacle. He'll be the player who gets Nix out of tough situations, who gains precious yards, who keeps drives alive. And if the Packers underestimate him, they'll pay dearly. Because Harvey isn't just a supporting player, he's a vital piece of the Broncos' offense. But let's talk about the elephant in the room. Can this game really be a Super Bowl preview? Honestly, Denver Broncos family, I think so. Both the Broncos and the Packers are among the best teams in the NFL this season. So, Broncos country, what would you do in this situation? Would you trust Bo Nix to lead the team to victory? Would you believe in the defense to stop Jordan Love? Comment down below, drop a like, and share with all your friends who also bleed orange and blue. Because Sunday is going to be epic, it's going to be historic, and the Denver Broncos family needs to be united to support our team in this decisive battle. Until the next video, and go Broncos!